What's going on, everyone? It's Rena, and I'm doing another knitting related video. You're probably sick of hearing about knitting from me, unless you're here for the knitting, in which case, hey, another knitting video. I thought I would try doing this new series. I might just record all of them tonight, like all the ones that I have in mind tonight, and then see what y'all think. And if you want more of them, I'll be happy to do that. So anyway, what I'm thinking is I'll do a series about, like, each video would have a different category, right? So one would have like styles I love, another one would have like customizable patterns, or another would have knit along type of things, you know, just stuff like that. And I would do a shout out to some of my favorite designers or projects or patterns in that category. So far I just have two categories, but and a bunch of designers, but I'm thinking this would be a fun thing to do. So without further ado, this is going to be a video about styles of knitting that I love, and putting the spotlight on two of my favorite designers. The first one that I want to talk about is Sylvia Bobilvia, and she's ridiculous. I love her style. She's like alternative retro, Hayley Williams meets pinup meets knitting, and she's just awesome. I love her photos, and I love all of her designs. They're just awesome. She has a lot of fun patterns. She mainly does like shawls, cowls, hats, things like that. Really good for winter wear and fall wear, if you want. And that's kind of timely because autumn is coming upon us. Just really fun patterns. And she does have a pattern for a blanket, I think, and they're awesome. They all have really awesome names too. Like, I have done two of her patterns myself. One is the Lonely Tree Shawl, and the other one is the Sunlight Shawl for Sad People. It's funny because I'm not really a shawl person, but I've made a lot of shawls. So hey, they're all really customizable. Well, not like super customizable. They're not made to be customized, but they're easily customized if you want to do something like that. I would highly recommend her patterns for like new daring knitters who are sort of like beginner to intermediate level, who want to try something new. And some of her patterns are really easy anyway, so like she has a lace mistake shawl, I think is its name. I'll link all of the patterns in the description down here anyway, so you can check it out down there. So yeah, they're really awesome patterns. They're really nice and just really fun to follow. And at the end, if you block it and you have a wonderful piece, you'll love it. Like, there's no going wrong with them. They're really cool. The second designer I want to spotlight, and the only other one I want to spotlight in this video actually, is Jocelyn Tooney. She has kind of a simplistic, minimalist, modern type of feel to her work. A lot of it is just very simple, and a lot of it has a feminine touch to it. She does a lot of shawls and blankets and scarves and things like that, but they're all really well designed. What do I mean by that? Well, so I've done two of her patterns. Both of them have been hat patterns, but one of them I royally screwed up on. I mean, I really screwed up this pattern. I did the wrong needle size, I did the wrong yarn, I had an awful gauge, I did it flat instead of in the round because I couldn't find any circulars that would fit for the pattern. I completely messed up on the count for how many stitches I needed. I read the wrong part of the pattern. Granted, I did start it at 1 a.m, so this is all to be expected, but even though I screwed it up that much, it still looks awesome. Like, that's how awesome these patterns are. That's what I mean by well designed, is there's a really big margin of error with her patterns, which is nice. And this is actually, the hat that I'm talking about is the Picoline hat, and it still looks awesome. I made it for Ray for Christmas, and they still love it. They friggin' love the hat, so hey. I also did the Hay Fever hat, and that one's like, I don't know if I have it with me. I think it's at my mom's house, but it's like bright green and purple zigzags on it. Like, it's really fun, and it has a pom-pom, and I love it. It's my favorite winter hat, and it's really bright and ridiculous. Oh, also, the hat patterns at least are they're relatively gender neutral for hat patterns. They do have a little bit of a feminine edge to them in the pictures, but going off of just the pattern and just whatever yarn you pick, whatever needle size you pick, when you customize it in that way, it's basically completely gender neutral and you can go any way with it. And it's really nice. Like, there are not enough patterns like that, so I just want to give a shout out to that. A lot of the patterns that I found are feminine leaning or baby hat patterns or really overly cabled to kind of mask the fact that it was a feminine or non, you know, I don't know. It's just like there are way too many cabled hats that are just not, I don't know what I'm trying to say with this. Basically, all I'm trying to say is it's hard to find gender neutral patterns for hats or shawls or anything like that, really. And Jocelyn Tunney's patterns for hats really fit the bill for that. So just kind of a shout out to that because there's really a lack of that in the knitting community. So yeah, I think that's about it for the first video, but let me know what you all think of this idea for a series, and let me know what ideas you have for different focuses that I could do or categories for different videos like this, and I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, I'll talk to y'all later. If you like this video, do the whole like, subscribe, comment dealio, and I will catch y'all later. Bye!